Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Before we get into the video proper though, I want to go ahead and let you know I have two ways to donate to the channel. One, I have a Patreon account which will allow you to donate month to month. And I also have a Coffee account which will allow you to donate month to month as well as make one-time donations. And I'll have both those listed in the description box below the video. If you are in having financial issues, do not donate. I'd rather you be able to take care of what you need to take care of. Things are tough enough for everybody right now. I don't need you trying to donate to me. I appreciate it, but I'd rather you take care of what you need to take care of. If you can afford it and you want to, and it won't bust your bank, by all means, thank you. I appreciate it. But, with that said, we are going to jump into the video now. Today, we are looking at Senator John Hickenlooper, who is one of the two senators for the state of Colorado. He is a Democrat, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Cory Gardner. Now, let's go ahead and look at who John Hickenlooper is as an individual. First off, he is apparently the great nephew of Bork Blakemore Hickenlooper, who himself was a senator for Iowa. Served in the House of Representatives, or the State House of Representatives for Iowa, Lieutenant Governor of Iowa, Governor of Iowa. So yeah, but anyway, John Hickenlooper is a senator from Colorado. He was born in Narberth, Pennsylvania on February the 7th, 1952. Graduated the Haverford School in Haverford, Pennsylvania in 1970. Earned a Bachelor of Arts in English from Wesleyan University in 1974. Earned a Master's of Science in Geology from Wesleyan University in 1980. Has been a geologist, a brew pub owner, mayor of Denver, Colorado, 2003 to 2011, governor of Colorado, 2011 to 2019, was an unsuccessful candidate for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2020 and was elected as a Democrat to the U.S. Senate in 2020 for the term ending January 2027. So yeah. This is his first term in the Senate. But remember, Senate terms are 6 years, so. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Aviation, Space, and Innovation, the Subcommittee on Consumer Protection, Technology and Data Privacy, of which he is a ranking member. The Subcommittee on Science, Manufacturing, and Competitiveness, and the Subcommittee on Telecommunications and Media. He is on the Committee on Energy and Natural Resources, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Energy, the Subcommittee on Public Lands, Forests, and Mining, and the Subcommittee on Water and Power. He's on the Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Primary Health and Retirement Security, and the Subcommittee on Employment and Workplace Safety, of which he is a ranking member. And he's on the Committee on Small Business and Entrepreneurship. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at his top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Alphabet Incorporated, which is an American multinational technology conglomerate holding company headquartered in Mountain View, California, that was created through a restructuring of Google on October the 2nd, 2015, and became the parent holding company of Google and several former Google subsidiaries. It is listed on the large cap section of the NASDAQ under the ticker symbols GOOGL and GOOG. Both classes of stock are components of the major stock market indices such as the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100. It has been described as a big tech company. The establishment of Alphabet Incorporated was prompted by the desire to make the core Google business cleaner and more accountable, while allowing greater autonomy to group companies that operate in businesses other than internet services. Founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin announced their resignation from their executive post on December 2019, with the CEO role to be filled by Sundar Pichai, who is also the CEO of Google. Page and Brin remain employees, board members, and controlling shareholders of Alphabet Incorporated. Alphabet has faced numerous legal and ethical controversies, including a 2017 lawsuit against Uber over stolen self-driving technology, a 2020 privacy settlement over Google Plus data exposure, and multiple antitrust actions from the United States, France, and Japan. It has also been accused of labor law violations related to worker organizing and was forced to file for bankruptcy in Russia after its bank account was seized in 2022. In 2023, the company was widely criticized for mass layoffs that impacted 12,000 employees, many of whom discovered their termination only upon losing account access. Altogether, they have donated $267,047, and once again, that's Alphabet Incorporated. Next, at number 2, we have the University of Colorado, and it is a public research university in Boulder, Colorado, that was founded in 1876, 5 months before Colorado itself became a state, and is the flagship university of the University of Colorado system. Colorado University Boulder is a member of the Association of American Universities and is classified among R1 doctoral universities, which is very high research activity and has been referred to as a public Ivy. The university consists of 9 colleges and schools and offers over 150 academic programs, enrolling more than 35,000 students as of January 2022. In 2021, the university attracted the support of over $634 million for research and spent $536 million on research and development, according to the National Science Foundation, ranking it 50th in the nation. It receives the most NASA astrophysics technology grants of all academic institutions and is the only university in the world that has sent instruments to all planets in the solar system. The Colorado Buffaloes compete in 17 varsity sports and are members of the NCAA Division I Big 12 Conference. The Buffaloes have won 28 national championships, 20 in skiing, 7 total in men's and women's cross country, and 1 in football. The university has produced 10 Olympic medalists. Alumni, faculty, and researchers have included 12 Nobel Prize laureates, of whom 5 were affiliated with the university when the prizes were awarded. 10 Pulitzer Prize winners, 11 MacArthur Fellows, 1 Turing Award laureate, 20 astronauts, and 2 Associate Justices of the United States Supreme Court. Altogether, it has donated $216,669, and once again, that's the University of Colorado. Next, at number 3, we have the University of California, which is a public land-grant research university system in the U.S. state of California that's headquartered in Oakland and is composed of 10 campuses at Berkeley, Davis, Irvine, Los Angeles, Merced, Riverside, San Diego, San Francisco, Santa Barbara, and Santa Cruz, along with numerous research centers and academic centers abroad. The system is the state's land-grant university. In 1900, it was one of the founders of the Association of American Universities, and since the 1970s, 7 of its campuses, in addition to Berkeley, have been admitted to the association. Berkeley, Davis, Irvine, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, Santa Cruz, and Riverside and San Diego are considered public Ivies, making California the state with the most universities in the nation to hold the title. University of Colorado campuses, or California campuses, have a large number of distinguished faculty on almost every academic discipline, with University of California faculty and researchers having won 70 Nobel Prizes as of 2025. The system's 10 campuses have a combined student body of 299,407 students, 26,100 faculty members, 192,400 staff members, and over 2.5 million alumni. Its newest campus in Merced opened in fall 2005. 9 campuses enroll both undergraduate and graduate students. 1 campus, UC San Francisco, enrolls only graduate and professional students in the medical and health sciences. In addition, the University of California College of Law, located in San Francisco, is legally affiliated with the University of California and shares its name but is otherwise autonomous. Under the California Master Plan for Higher Education, the University of California is a part of the state's 3-system public higher education plan, which includes the California State University system and the California Community Colleges system. The University of California is governed by a Board of Regents whose autonomy from the rest of the state government is protected by the state constitution. The University of California also manages or co-manages 3 national laboratories for the U.S. Department of Energy: Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory, Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, and Los Alamos National Laboratory. The University of California was founded on March the 23rd, 1868, and operated in Oakland, where it absorbed the assets of the College of California before moving to Berkeley in 1873. It also affiliated itself with the independent medical and law schools of San Francisco, and over the next 8 decades, several branch locations and satellite programs were established across the state. In March of 1951, the University of California began to organize itself into something distinct from the campus at Berkeley. However, the 1951 reorganization was stalled by resistance from Robert Gordon Sproul and his allies, and it was not until Clark Kerr succeeded Sproul as the University of California president that it was able to evolve into a university system from 1957 to 1960, and since at that time the chancellors were appointed for additional campuses and each was granted some degree of greater autonomy. Altogether, it has donated $201,317, and once again, that's the University of California. Next, at number 4, we have J Street, which is an American nonprofit liberal Zionist advocacy and lobby group based in the United States whose aims include strengthening Jewish democracy in Israel, promoting a diplomatic end to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict with the two-state solution, and opposing the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. It describes itself as the political home for pro-Israel, pro-peace Americans who want Israel to be secure, democratic, and the national home of the Jewish people. Many right-wing and Zionist critics allege that J Street and the policies they support are anti-Israel. At the same time, left-wing and anti-Zionist movements criticize its position supporting Zionism and aid to Israel, its rejection of boycott, divestment, and sanctions, and human rights organizations' allegations of a Gaza genocide, and past efforts against Palestinian statehood. It was founded in 2007. Altogether, it has donated $159,915, and once again, that's J Street. Finally, in 5th, we have Microsoft Corporation, which is an American multinational technology company headquartered in Redmond, Washington, that became influential during the rise of personal computers through software like Windows, and has since expanded its area into areas such as internet services, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, video gaming, and more. It is considered a big tech company and is the largest software company by revenue, one of the most valuable public companies, and one of the most valuable brands globally. It was founded in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen to market basic interpreters for the Altair 8800, and rose to dominate the PC operating system market with MS-DOS in the mid-1980s, followed by Windows. From 1980 to 2021, it released 9 versions of MS-DOS and 13 versions of Windows. And its 1986 initial public offering and subsequent rise in its share price created 3 billionaires and an estimated 12 million millionaires among Microsoft employees. Since the 1990s, it has increasingly diversified its business. Steve Ballmer replaced Gates as CEO in 2000 and oversaw the then largest of Microsoft's corporate acquisitions in Skype Technologies in 2011, an increased focus on hardware that led to the first in-house PC line, the Surface, in 2012, and the formation of Microsoft Mobile with Nokia through Nokia. Since Satya Nadella became CEO in 2014, the company has changed focus toward cloud computing and acquired LinkedIn in 2016. Under his direction, the company has expanded its video gaming business to support the Xbox brand, establishing the Microsoft Gaming Division in 2022 by acquiring Activision Blizzard in 2023. Microsoft has been dominant on the IBM PC-compatible operating system and Office software suite markets since the 1990s, and its best-known software products are the Windows line of operating systems and the Microsoft Office and Microsoft 365 suite of productivity applications, which most notably include the word processor, Excel spreadsheet editor, the PowerPoint presentation program. Its flagship hardware products are the Surface lineup of PCs and the Xbox brand of video game consoles, the latter including the Xbox Network. The company also provides a range of consumer internet services such as the Bing Web Search, the MSN Web Portal, the Outlook Hotmail email service, and the Microsoft Store. In the enterprise and development fields, it most notably provides the Azure Cloud Computing Platform, Microsoft SQL Server Database software, and Visual Studio. It became the third publicly traded U.S. company to be valued at over $1 trillion in April 2019, and has been criticized for monopolistic practices, and the company's software received criticism for problems with ease of use, robustness, and security. Microsoft has also been criticized for its role in providing services to Israel during the Gaza war. It wasn't a war, it's a genocide. But anyway, altogether, they have donated $135,912. And once again, that's Microsoft Corporation. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Retired, who altogether have donated $4,991,845. Next, at number 2, Democratic and Liberal groups, who altogether have donated $3,851,010. Next, at number 3, is Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $2,653,217. Next, at number 4, is Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $2,601,577. And in 5th, we have Education, who altogether have donated $2,599,358. Now, let's look at all of these donors at a glance. Alphabet Inc. Boo! Suck. University of Colorado. Great. Absolutely wonderful. University of California. Great. Absolutely wonderful. J Street. Boo! Suck. Microsoft Corporation. Boo! Suck. Damn. If they're not at the top, they're at the very bottom. Industry-wise. Retired. Great. absolutely wonderful. Democratic liberal groups, boo, suck. Securities and investment, boo, suck. Lawyers and law firms, ooh. Education, great, absolutely wonderful. You've got 2 great in each category. I'm going to go because really I can't put them middle of the road because there's so many horrible ones as well. But I can't say they suck totally, so. But this has been a look at Senator John Hickenlooper, who is one of the 2 senators for the state of Colorado. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources, and it can't be 10 full hat-wearing websites or several anecdotes pushed together to make a BS source. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.